What a beautiful sight. Oh, yep, got one. You can tell when they do those head shakes. Another one on. What a chilly morning it is today, and the sun's just about to come up. It's just behind that ship there, but there are a lot of land-based anglers today. I don't think anyone's going to brave heading out on a boat or kayak, but of course I'm out here giving it my best shot. We're just going to go to the structure, see if we can mark some fish, and hopefully we can show you guys some winter fishing. So as you can see in front of me, I'm actually where those birds were. They're actually diving around, and there's a bit of bait on the sounder, and they're diving throughout the whole thing. I don't see any bust-ups or anything like that for the birds to be going all over the place. Yeah, they're eating little white bait. So as you can see, there's a lot of bait around, just trolling that. But have a look at those air balloons coming up. What a beautiful sight. But yeah, no salmon, unfortunately, mixed up with all the bait, even though the birds are going all over the place. It's good to see there's a lot of bait, but no salmon just yet. So just over there, there's all these pylons, and that's some heavy structure. And we've got very light gear, but we'll see how we go there. We made it. Have a look at the conditions. There's a couple kayaks and boats in here. It is an absolute glass off where we are, and nothing on the sounder, but we're gonna look around. See, there's all very, very small fish on the pylons. Might actually have a sneak inside. See I'm marking all the fish? On that traditional, it looks like decent fish, but they're actually tiny dots. So there's definitely a school of fish in, but I don't think they're too big. So you never know, there could be the odd one lurking in amongst that the sounder can't read. So the school finished over there. But if you look on the side scan, there's a few nice fish right inside here. Yep, there we go. Little pinky, I reckon. Yep. Just tiny. Well, we've got our first fish of the morning. Just about to come off too. Tiny pinky. So when you find pinkies like that, there's obviously a lot of small ones around. So what we're going to do is actually find another school of fish, and hopefully we'll find some bigger ones. We'll go on this side. So we'll see how we go through here. And at least the sound is right as well. Might have to just go like that, just for a little bit. Now the good thing is with the side scan, oh, what's that bird? Is you can see if there's fish on these pylons as well. You can see a couple on the bottom there, but nothing to brag about. Well, the birds are going absolutely nuts. Pedalled all the way out here, full steam. Oh, look at that! There's salmon smashing bait right up my kayak. Well, anyway, I got a fish on. Don't think it's a big salmon, but we've got a fish. We've got a fish. Oh, small salmon. Whoa, look at them all. There we go, little Australian salmon. We'll start off with a few of these, and then we'll try and get some snapper, but I'll show you how easy it is. Oh, there's fish on the bottom actually. Oh, yep, got one. Well, there we go. How's that for a morning session? Obviously worked a fair bit to get here, but just warming up. Beautiful bait size, those ones there. But There is fish on the bottom, eh? See if they're pinkies or something. Hopefully we find some bigger fish. They're kind of scattered all over the place, so by the looks of it, there's bait and salmon. Yeah, there's some jumping in front of my kayak too, so we should hook up. Just going over them now, so we should probably mark a few on the sounder. Oh, and we're on. Oh, came off. We'll get him again if there's another one there. Oh, there we go. They're all jumping behind the kayak as well. Just tying the drag a bit. Settle down. Off you go. What we'll do is we'll try and get one on the other rod now, just to christen it. And we're on. That's all we wanted, just a fish on this rod. Now we're going to chase some snapper. Not bad, good size. See you later. Alright, hook this up. Let's go. Alright, we found the structure. Another hike and a half to get here. But hopefully we find some decent fish. Because it's an outgoing tide, I think it may affect it a bit, but ooh, a couple nice fish on the sounder. They're actually a few metres off the bottom. Hopefully we get one. Yep, there we go. Not big. Tiny, man. There's definitely some bigger fish in there, but tiny. Yep, fish on. Fish on. He's doing decent runs. He was going pretty small, but he's definitely woken up. Oh, nice fish. Well, that's a bit better, and there's fish under the boat too. So what I'm going to quickly do, just for 10 seconds, mate, see if we can hold up 2 fish. Yep, there we go. Not as big, I don't think. Yep, not as big. Oh, at least they're mixed size fish. There we go, got 2 little pinkies there. This one, lure came out, so off you go, my friend. And you just inhaled that one, didn't you? Decent plastic too. See you later. Let's find the bigger ones. All right. Let's go back in there. Oh, look at that. There's a school of salmon or something. Look at that. Probably just small salmon that came through. Fish on. Not a big one. You can tell when they do those head shakes. Still a bit of fun. It's right here. Oh, he's actually alright. No monster, but still a nice little fish. There we go. Pin that out. Like so. There we go, little pinky. See you later, dude. Might as well have a flick under here. Yep. Oh, better fish. You can see the weight on it. You gotta reverse out. Oh, it's a salmon, I think. Oh yeah, there's salmon, because look at the school on the sounder. Pin you out, mate. Come on. See you later. There was a decent school there. Quickly go into gear. Because there was some nice fish on the bottom too. We got a fish on. So there used to be some structure here, and obviously they've taken it out. So I actually did a bit of a slow troll on the bottom, and it's going like a pinky. So we found some fish in the middle of the day, which is pretty good. Yeah, nice little pinky. Beautiful fish. I'll just lift him up because I've got about 10 pound on here. Little pinky. See you later, buddy. So we'll go back in that patch there. Yep, we found a few fish here. Oh, salmon school. Yep. Actually, that one's a... Whoa. As you can see, there's a big bait ball. And there's obviously pinkies munching in that. And I think there's salmon in there as well. If this isn't a salmon, which I think it may be. Oh yeah, it is too. Oh, decent sized salmon actually. Bring him around this way. In the net. Oh, just came out. Watch this. There's a big school of salmon in here. Look at that. There's fish on it. Yep, got him. Scoff that down. Look at that. Australian salmon. I might actually keep a couple for a feed because this size salmon actually go right on the tube. But I actually caught some trevally the other day, so I want to have a mixture of sashimi. They're still here. Yep, they're on it. Yep, another one on. Probably put that guy back. Same goes with this one here. I'll get those bigger ones that's in the school here. As long as they stay around, which doesn't look like they're staying around for much longer, but you never know. 7, 8, there we go. Under 10 seconds. We got a Sambo. I think it's another decent one. Here's a bit better. There we go. Put the small ones back, get the bigger ones. See, it's a better fish. That's a nice little Australian salmon, and these are very good eating at that size when you eat them fresh. But what we're going to do is actually bleed this guy because it makes excellent sashimi. Well, it's about 11:30, so near midday now, but we're just going to head in. It starts getting a bit quiet midday, and I didn't want to hang around the afternoon because obviously I've got some stuff to do, but we're going to head in now, and what we're going to do is have a bit of sashimi. So we're gonna head in and we'll see you there. All right guys, so we're back in now. We caught some Australian salmon. We kept a few for a feed because I love sashimi, and there's no better way to eat those size salmon when they're fresh and obviously bled. So I've done that, I put them on ice and I have already filleted them. Now I'm actually gonna cut some thin strips and whack some soy sauce, and they're gonna come out a treat. So we're just gonna cut thin strips like that. And just cut them in little pieces like so. Alrighty, let's give it a go. Oh yeah, that is some good stuff right there. So pretty much, it's very underrated Australian salmon, but when you get those small ones, which are also known as bay trout, bleed them, put them on ice, fillet them in salt water, strips, soy sauce, best way to eat it. I'm gonna smash this down. Hope you legends enjoyed this episode. It was a bit tough because it's winter, but that's fishing. At least we caught some and at least we got a feed. As per usual, if you're a new viewer, subscribe if you haven't already. There's some awesome adventures coming up, so get ready for that. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment your thoughts down below, how you cook Australian salmon, and I'll see you in the next one.